So, the fan isn't too loud. I guess to me it's not too loud, but I don't know how it actually sounds while I'm talking. So, pardon me. So, I'll have to check that out later. But, so, first things first. Apologies for being so late with the poll day upload. That was just, yeah, that was just simply on me. No leg day video because I got I mean, I don't know how to describe it other than I just started feeling like really, really sick. Like it was just, like I just got a flare up of some sort. I think it's because of, I had like, I don't think I'm lactose intolerant, but I just had a lot of dairy in one day, I guess. I don't know. But, I don't know. I'm not really too sure of like what happened, but I just got like, it was bad. Because it's like, there are some things where it's like, I can get through it, but when I feel like I'm gonna pass out, it's kind of when I'm like, okay, probably should stop. So, yeah. So I only got through like 4 sets of RDL. Well, I got through RDLs and that was it. After the 4th set, I was like, yeah, I cannot do anything else. So that was not cool, because I was kind of pissed about that, because I was like, you know, I'm not feeling the most you know, full of energy, but I still came here. I was like, you know, still gonna get the workout in. 4 sets later, I'm like fucking dying. So that was, yeah, I was like proud of myself, and then I wasn't. Anyway, but so yeah, sadly, I mean, at least I got to do RDLs. That's really glad I got to do something rather than like 1 set of nothing. Anyway, today was push day. When I first got here, there was still a decent amount of people here. It was literally after I finished my 4th set of bench, so my last set of bench. Yeah, the gym it would have been perfect to start, you know, the camera up, and I was like, you have to be shitting me. So anyway, whatever. But yeah, today was push day. What I'm gonna start doing is I've been at least for bench, I'm gonna start pushing more on the weight side. So like rather than doing or trying to do like, well, there are 2 ways that, yeah, 2 ways I can go about it. Either, either I can do like some progressive overload type shit, or I can just do, I gotta think about this number because I haven't thought about it in a while. 205? Yeah. 45, 35. Yeah, 205. So basically today, well, I'll go through what happened today. Well, not what happened. That makes it sound like something bad happened. Nothing bad happened. I'm okay. So started going through my sets of bench. I was like, you know what? I feel like I can go up in weight. So I'm gonna see what I can do. And so I threw on a 10, and I think I got like 3. Yeah, I got 3, and then I wasn't too sure if I could get the next one up, so racked it, took like 5 seconds, hit 4, and then I was like, yeah, if I go for another one, I'm gonna die. So, which, anyway, so that's basically why I'm thinking about this idea now of, so let me back up on that. Either I'm going to start doing 3 sets of 5 of just 205 and just keeping it there, and then doing a back off set of like either, well, I'll probably just strip off the 25 and the 10 and just go straight to a plate and then do like 12. So either I'll do that or the progressive overload thing that I mentioned, which is, I mean, I just kind of came up with this. So for the first set, start with a plate and a 10, then do plate and 25, then do plate 25 and 10, so yeah, and then back off set, which is just, you know, strip whatever's on there, well, not completely, but strip off whatever's on there and just go to a plate. So anyway, yeah, so honestly, I'd say it depends on how I feel next week. Honestly, I'll probably try the progressive overload thing. I'll try that first and see if I even like it, and go from there, basically. So yeah. But yeah, after that I did, I switched, instead of doing barbell shoulder press, I started using, this Arsenal strength machine I haven't used in a while. And that felt pretty good. And surprisingly enough, I don't know if I was just doing it like if I just had my hands off, or I don't know, some sort of placement was off before, but I used to like doing the neutral grip handles more than the outside or like the normal handles. But I mean, as of today, I like doing the normal handles over the neutral grip. So that was interesting to me, at least, because usually on shoulder press machines, I like the neutral grip over the outside, and because most of the time the outside grip is too wide, so it feels weird. At least to me, for me, it feels weird. So yeah, but I mean, personally, well, as of today, I was liking the outside over the, I'm just gonna say outside and inside because I keep wanting to say that. I was liking the outside handles versus the inside ones, so that probably looked really weird. Anyway. So after that, I did, I did the Arsenal strength, I think it's just called the incline chest press. I don't really know, I'm not too sure. But I did that, and then after that I did dips, and then I did lat raises, and then I did easy bar push downs. And that felt pretty good. So yeah, I mean, that's all I did, and I mean, I think it added up to a great pump. I personally feel pretty good. And yeah, so I upped my calorie intake, like, what, I want to say, yeah, no, I want to say I've upped my calorie intake by 1,000 in either just under or just about a week. So, but I mean, I'm noticing improvements, so I will gladly take that. And after all, it is a bulk. That is the point of a bulk. So, yeah, for me, it's like the second I notice that either the amount of calories I'm intaking is doing nothing, or I've plateaued after I've noticed a gain. If I've plateaued, I immediately throw an increase at it. Now, the other thing though is, like, if I notice that I'm hitting the calorie goal I'm at, like, pretty easily each day, I'll up it. Because to me, that tells me, like, I've been, I guess in my mind, it should be, like, somewhat hard to reach the, I mean, it depends on how much you increase it, but it should be at least progressively harder to reach your bulking calorie goal. So, but yeah, at first, like when I first started the bulk, I just set it straight to 3,000, and my goal was just to start, because I was only eating like 2-ish meals, so my goal was just to start, to get back to 3 meals a day, and each meal would be like 1,000 calories, so, you know, pretty simple. Once I realized I was hitting that pretty easily, I was like, damn, maybe I was getting, 3,000 calories a day with just 2 meals. So I upped it to 3,200, and after like 2 days I realized I was hitting that pretty easily as well. And this is like, this is like tracking all my stuff and even holding off on other things. So like, there were a couple times where, like, if I had a big ass bowl of chili or something, like, I wouldn't, be eating chips with it. I'd just leave it at the chili. Or like, like something like that, for instance. Like, I'd be cutting things out on a bulk, which is kind of crazy to think about. But I was like, damn, okay. So I was like, alright, I probably need to increase it then, since, if I'm cutting things out, then that probably means that I was, hitting, whatever calorie goal I was trying to hit. Probably means that I was hitting it before. So, anyway, so, and then after like 2 days of seeing that I was quickly hitting 3,200, it was either 2 or 3 days, but I was noticing like I was hitting 3,200 pretty easily. It's like, okay, I need to up it again. So this time I just went, I went to 3,500, and upped it to there, and I think, I think I started noticing a small gain for like 2-ish days after that. Yeah. It was either 1 day or 2. I don't remember, but probably should have waited longer on the 3,500. But I was like, I'm also hitting 3,500 pretty easily as well. Actually, no. What happened was I weighed myself the next day, and I had actually like lost weight. I was like, bro, are we serious? So then I just said screw it, and I upped it to 4K. So I've been on 4K for like maybe 2 or 3 days now, But yes, either yesterday or yeah, no, yesterday. Yesterday was an abnormality because I was it yesterday? No, wait. No, it was 2 days ago. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was Saturday because I didn't go hit legs when I was supposed to. That's right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so reason I went to hit legs yesterday, so today's Monday for me. So reason I went to hit legs yesterday, which would have been Sunday, rather than Saturday like I was supposed to, is because on Saturday I had a very unexpected long cooking adventure, which literally took until like 10:30 at night. I'm like, yo, I am not, I would have been there till like a while. It's just, I would have been here till like a while. I was like, I honestly don't even have the means to output a good leg day. So not even good, a halfway decent leg day. So I just took that day as my rest day instead of Sunday. And then I was like, okay, I'll just go hit legs on Sunday. So Sunday comes around and I end up being out like somewhat late. Not really, just only a little bit late to dinner for a birthday. And before you ask or think like, couldn't you have skipped it? It was a family member's birthday, so short answer is no. Yeah, so, and then that's when, went to hit legs, felt all of a sudden had like a wild ass flare up of like sickness. And yeah, I called it after the last set of RDLs, so that kind of sucks because I am pissed about missing a leg day. So anyway, but yeah, as far as today's push day went, I feel like today's push day made up for oh gosh, that feels good. I feel like today's push day made up for yesterday's crappy lift, so that's good. I feel redeemed now. So anyway, yeah. Other than that though, once again, today's push day went, honestly rather amazing. Honestly, in my opinion, went better than expected because I wasn't expecting to like randomly try 205. So that was cool. That was fun. I haven't touched 205 in a decent amount of time. So that was something. Yeah, that was something. So, yeah, I'm gonna see how much. Even though I'm like only really doing bodybuilding, I'm gonna see how much strength gains I can push for this bulk. So even though it's only a month, but gotta Friday. Well, first let's do things in order here. 2 days from now. So, 2 days for me. So Wednesday, I'll just say the days rather than trying to say like how many days out from now, because this is definitely not coming out tonight. I can tell you that. Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing something I haven't done in a long time and having some fun with that. because I'd say this is probably about like midway mark of the bulk. So yeah, maybe. Where's my phone? There it is. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably like, you know, halfway through the bulk. So yeah, because I started 1, 2, 3. I'm about right. Actually, yeah, no, I would be right. Wait. 2. Yeah. Yeah, no, I am right. Okay. So yeah, I'm about midway through the bulk now, so I feel like, you know, I've got enough in my system that I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to, I guess, refeed myself from a cut, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like I got enough going on in the food intake realm that you know, I'm not gonna have to be worried of like, oh, I just came off a cut and I gotta be careful or whatever. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, so Wednesday I'm gonna be trying something that I haven't done in a little bit, which, I mean, it's gonna be fun. I'll just leave it at that. And then Friday, hopefully I'll be working out with new friend of mine. So yeah, hopefully. I'm not too sure yet. Hasn't really been confirmed. Only speculated. So yeah. But other than that, that is all I got. So I will see you tomorrow for pool day. Yeah, for pool day. I don't think I've messed with anything in that realm. So yeah, see you tomorrow for that, and hopefully have a really nice thick look to my back. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'll see you then.